Good morning, my loves. Happy Saturday. Early morning here at the lake. It's about 6:15. Beautiful sunrise. Gotta share it. Hold on. Isn't that pretty? I did take a photo earlier and posted it. So if you follow me on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, or LinkedIn, you'll be able to see the photo. It was just beautiful earlier. Currently, it's like 58 degrees. The high today's in the 90s. Tomorrow, I think we're 95. So it's really nice here at the moment. It does pay to live in Arizona. Arizona, California. I'm not sure about New Mexico, but the weather's pretty nice right now. We can't complain. So today we're going to talk about it's okay to feel whatever you feel, because it is. And I bring this up because Finn the Wonder Cat, for those that don't know, Finn is a tuxedo cat. I rescued him last June. He had had a very rough time. I live in an apartment complex. He was abandoned for several months. The apartment complex put out flyers, do you know this cat? Do you want this cat? And, you see him, and I really didn't think about it. And one Tuesday, I was off work going over to get my mail. 116 degrees that day. Got off work, drove over to get my mail on my way, when I'm coming home. And there was this cat. He's about 2 years old, laying in the grass over by the mailboxes, crying. And a guy walked over and kicked him in the head. That is not the thing to do around me. I would not advise that. So we addressed that issue. Then I went over to the management office, the leasing office, and said, what the hell's going on? Who's taking care of the cat? It's 116 degrees. Who's giving it food? Who's giving it water? They don't know. They don't care. I'm taking the cat. Bottom line, he's now mine. They said, fine, thank you. I had just bought a new car, a brand new BMW. And I thought, I don't have a choice. I just scooped him up and put him in the car. Prayed, all the way back over to my apartment, which is like 2 blocks, that he would not defecate or throw up in my car or spray or do something foul. He didn't. He was just happy to be in air conditioning. Brought him in, and that's Finn. He is an angel. He is the sweetest little boy. I had the vet come, giving him shots, and, he's chipped now. But I noticed by Christmas, he was starting to behave kind of unusual. Took him to the vet. He has a history of a skull fracture. Yeah, he's been through some stuff. And she said, in all honesty, he's probably, for a person, it would be like if you had a TBI, a traumatic brain injury. For a cat, it's like an early dementia, and that's what he's experiencing, and he's blind in one eye. He's just kind of special. So sometimes he really gets into his feelings. And he has just been crying and crying the last 2 days. He's not in any pain. There you go. He just wants me to pick him up and hold him. That's it. He's fine if I pick him up. He just needs that reassurance. So that's what we're talking about. Not cats with TBIs, but people, when you start feeling your feelings. And we've all seen little ones, toddlers, that are just tearful. They're just crying, and honey, they don't even know why they're crying. They're just crying. Adolescence, hitting puberty. The hormones are going crazy. They're happy, they're sad, they're mad, they're angry, they're slamming doors, and then they're sorry, and it's just all over the place. And they don't know why. It's out of their control. Adults, men and women, mood swings. You're happy, you're sad. And one thing I want to say, I was thinking about this earlier, is the body runs off of a chemical battery. Your heart and your brain are dependent, totally and completely dependent on a chemical battery, your electrolytes. And that's why it's so important to drink water. Not beer, not energy drinks, not soda, not coffee, but water. You need water. I'm not saying not to drink that stuff. In moderation, please. But please give your body water. It needs it. Your kidneys need it. You need to maintain that electrolyte balance, because otherwise you will get sick. It affects your blood sugar. You might get faint. You might get hyper. You might get nauseous. You might get very, very moody. The hangries, when you're angry but you're hungry, there you go. It's a blood sugar issue. You might get headaches. You might get confusion. dehydration. It all plays into that chemical balance. So if somebody's really, really upset and tearful, please offer them some water right off the bat. Here, why don't we have some water and sit down and talk? If it's a toddler, if it's a little person, maybe they don't have vocabulary to express what's going on. Maybe they're a preteen and they have the vocabulary, they just don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe it's an adult and they're just feeling their feelings. Maybe it's PMS, maybe it's just life, and that's okay. Here's what I want you to do. If it's somebody 10 years older or younger, it's one of your kids or your grandkids, put them on your lap, cuddle them up close and say, hey, what's up? What's going on? Do not say, what's wrong this time? Just go play, go outside, go find a friend, do something. They can't help what they're feeling, no more than you can help what you're feeling sometimes. Bring them close. Physical touch is very important. Hug them, reassure them. It's okay. What's going on? They can't tell you. They give you the shrug and the tears. I don't know. That's okay. Okay, here, have another drink of water. What does your body tell you right now? What's your body saying? Do you have a headache? Is your tummy upset? Are you feeling woozy? Do you have an earache, sore throat? The usual things parents run through, the laundry list. And just reassure them that it's okay. Whatever it is, we're going to get through this together. Sometimes we just feel our feelings, don't we? And that's okay. Because I'm here to help you through this. Reassure them. You love them. You're here for them. It's going to be okay. If you are an adult and you're just into your feelings that day, for whatever reason, this happens to guys too, just so you know. They may not want to admit it. It happens to guys too. The worst thing that you can do is have a cigarette, weed, booze, any type of drug. Give your body nutrients. Give it the water it needs. Have a salad. Eat some protein, a turkey sandwich, something. Give yourself protein and build, that chemical balance back to normal. Let it reach homeostasis where everything's fine again. It'll take a little time, may take 30, 45 minutes sometimes, but it will re-regulate and be okay. But the worst thing you can do is pollute your body further. That's just stupid. But no, it's okay to feel whatever you feel. You have every right to feel whatever you feel, and no one on this planet can tell you otherwise. No one can tell you, you cannot be mad about that. Oh, seriously? Yeah, I feel this way about whatever. You're crying about that? You're crying about that movie? You're crying because of what you saw, what you read? Oh, please, get over it. No, baby, you get over it. I'm feeling what I'm feeling. Do you realize that blocked emotions, when we shut off our emotions, we shove it down because it's uncomfortable? Blocked emotions not only can, but they will manifest as physical symptoms. They will. That's when you end up with migraines, ulcers, palpitations, the butterflies in your heart, irritable bowel syndrome, all kinds of problems. So instead of shoving the emotions down, I want you to feel them. Especially with a child, I cannot stress this enough. If you have a child, it goes beyond kids. I would recommend this for anybody. It's called a panda drum or a tongue drum. And they're a little bigger than a plate. And you just tap it with your fingers, or they have little batons that you can hit it with. And it just makes very soothing sounds. And it will calm you immediately. It's great for kids. Within minutes, they're calm. Just the tones. It's kind of like sound therapy. It works wonders. I have purchased these for my special needs kids. And it just works wonders. If your child cannot verbalize what's upsetting them, maybe there's a death in the family, maybe there's a divorce, something's going on. If they're old enough, let them journal. And that's their journal, not yours. Let them journal. Give them a panda drum and let them, play with it and sing. Put it to music. Let them dance. Let them express it. Let them get it out. And that goes for adults too. Journal. Sing. Get a panda drum. Whatever it takes for you to express in a safe way, a safe space, express what's going on, because you're worthy of feeling peace. You're worthy of venting all of that. We all are. But just think, when you're really, really upset about whatever, maybe you're just pissed off, and somebody tells you, oh, please, are you serious? You're mad about that? Or, oh, you cannot feel that way. No, you don't want that. How does that make you feel? Pisses you off, right? Same way it makes your child feel when you tell them that. And that's a learned behavior. Don't do that to your baby. They deserve better. You deserve better. Feel whatever you feel. And just like I do with Finn, reassure them. Reassure yourself. This will pass. It's going to be okay. We will get through this together. It's going to be okay. But please, honey, feel whatever you're feeling. It's okay. I do recommend getting outside, taking a walk, getting some fresh air. Nature is wonderful to stabilize a mood. Music is wonderful. Pets, if you have a cat, a dog, a turtle, I don't care, cuddle it. Animals are empaths. They know. And they are great at comforting us. Just some things to keep in mind when you're feeling your feelings, okay? Have a great Saturday. We'll talk soon.